As the purpose of every communication is to find a means for joining together and sharing ideas so that we can move towards a common goal, so that we can express ourselves to allow ourselves to move forward for a specific result, so that we can feel good by expressing that wonderful delight that we all get when we share and extend the wonderful things in our life. Although sometimes we speak up to avoid pain because we're holding on to things and we need to remove that. But whatever it is that our specific purpose is in that communication, it's essential to know it's always about making a connecting choice to find a way that you can join together with another person to achieve this bigger picture, or what I call a commune occasion. So instead of communication, a commune occasion. An occasion for coming together and sharing an idea. And I want to teach you the most essential ingredient for doing that. And that is the pause. The pause is where all of a sudden you just allow yourself to be gathered, to feel yourself grounded, and just that moment of stillness, to remember your intention to join together. I want to have a connecting choice with what I say and how I say it. I don't want to challenge a person and make them feel if I'm making them wrong or questioning their intention. No. I want to make them feel right, appreciated, in a pleasing way so that they'll be open, not defensive. So that they are there in a willing capacity to receive what I want to share. So I pause. I set my intention. I visualize myself in mutual interest with this other person. And then I deliver the communication and I observe. Did they receive it? Did they accept it? Are they responding in a congruent manner in accordance with my intention? Or are they responding in some way that doesn't seem to really be aligned with what I'm saying? Because remember, the meaning of a communication, they give it. I don't know exactly what it's going to mean because they give it the meaning. So the response that I get is the meaning they gave it. So I have to be very cognizant, making sure I'm receiving whatever the response is in a congruent manner. So I pause. And again, in my pausing, I am an active listener, an active observer, an active feeler, because I feel the energy. I sense it visually, by their tonality, by their volume, by their facial expressions. I maintain full awareness and attentiveness on who I'm speaking to make sure that this is a connecting communication. And if it wasn't, I ask a question for clarification. I then maybe re-deliver what I wanted to say in a different manner to get my point across so it's fully understood and accepted. And now we can then join together and the response will be in alignment with my intention. And now together we can move together towards whatever our common goal is, for whatever result I'm looking for that they have to some degree agreed to be part of. Why? Because their willingness to be there and receive, and their involvement with whatever the relationship is between us. So the pause. The question, am I doing this in a way to make connections where they feel safe and open to receive this, even if it's news that they may not like or desire, but it's a fact. Am I delivering it factually, Or am I giving it with lots of emotion that the emotion knocks them away and doesn't allow the connection? What's my attitude? Am I centered, open, aware, contained, and heart-directed? That's a prerequisite, the self-coaching, COACH. We talk about that elsewhere, but here, the pause, the purpose, a connecting communication. Remember that before you communicate, and then use that to guide and adjust as necessary, and you will be an expert communicator.